I'm Ryan Intchauspe, Chief Chops. I'm running for District 24 State Representative.
Charlene Fite spent 12 years in the Arkansas House representing this valley. Let me tell you what she did in that time. She sat as vice chair of the Hospital and Medicare Subcommittee. This is the exact body responsible for the Medicaid reimbursement rates that determine whether a rural hospital in this district can keep its doors open. In 12 years, she introduced zero legislation to protect rural hospital access, zero bills on Medicaid reimbursement for rural facilities, zero on maternal mortality, which Arkansas leads the nation in, zero on the 64% of our rural hospitals that are now at risk of closing. Baptist Health Fort Smith just shuttered its labor and delivery unit and the only geriatric psychiatric inpatient unit in the River Valley. She had the seat, she had the gavel. She had 12 years. She did nothing. She actually voted against allowing nurse practitioners to serve as Medicaid primary care providers, meaning she actively made rural access worse from the inside of the committee. While she was not protecting our hospitals, she voted yes on the LEARNS Act. This is the bill that drained $309 million out of the Arkansas public schools, gutted teacher protections, and handed voucher money with no oversight to private schools. 88% of those students were already enrolled before the law passed. Arkansas teachers now have the lowest salary ceiling in the nation. 12 years of Charlene Fite, and that's where we ended up. She voted yes on the PROTECT Act, which allocated nearly $500 million for prison expansion. $500 million for prisons in a state where rural hospitals are closing and fire departments run on bingo nights. That money could have shored up every struggling hospital in this valley. She chose the prison. She voted yes on income tax cuts that disproportionately benefit the highest earners in Arkansas, while working families in the district are choosing between groceries and prescriptions. She is not a representative. She is a rubber stamp for whoever in Little Rock is funding her next campaign. That is 12 years of Charlene Fite. I am running because this valley deserves better than a seat warmer who takes orders from the governor's office, votes against the interests of working families, and calls it service. I spent 24 years learning that the people who show up are the ones who matter. I intend to show up for the hospitals, for the teachers, fire departments, for the families. Honor, courage, and commitment. That is the difference between me and Charlene Fite.
I'm Ryan Intchauspe, Chief Chops. I'm running for District 24 State Representative.